In the year 1852, the state of Georgia granted a charter to an institution for higher education. Thus began the dynamic history of Gordon Military College. With its rich heritage of scholastic achievement, Gordon trains today's youth through modern methods to face a progressively complex future. Fully accredited, diversified courses covering the 9th through 12th years of preparatory school and 2 years of college are offered, combining both academic and an updated approach to military education. Emphasis is also placed on social activities and experiences that will equip the young person to assume with confidence his role in a challenging and exciting future. Operating as a coeducational yet military school, Gordon adheres strictly to the latest concepts of emancipated military training. Discipline is taught with mature dignity, welcoming the new students to the ranks with warmth and friendship. The sole aim is to instill a natural respect for rules and regulations that will be of the utmost value throughout life. The degree of success achieved in this field is directly reflected in Gordon's being designated an honor school by the Department of the Army. The choice of a school is one of the most vital decisions a family must make. Many find that a visit to the school is essential in convincing themselves that their final decision is correct. The administrators and faculty alike always encourage such visits by parents of prospective students to see and hear firsthand how their children will be prepared for a better future. Also encouraged are visits to actual classrooms, such as are found in Lambden Hall and in the Richard B. Russell Hall of Science, named in honor of the world-renowned United States Senator, a Gordon alumnus. Students in the physics classes will find themselves well equipped to pursue the subject at higher levels. Lab experiments are an important part of the course. Much of a student's life is spent in the beautiful Augusta Lambden Library. This important center of learning houses a large collection of volumes per student, which is added to continually. As in this psychology session, class sizes are kept to a minimum, thus stimulating an easier and more constant pupil participation. Also, it permits a closer communication between student and teacher. An essential part of the highly successful Gordon formula is the 2.5-hour supervised in-room study periods each evening. Atlanta trustee Alex Hunter sells quality education as the best insurance for success.
As a father and proud trustee of this excellent small school, I know that life on this campus is of vital meaning. The purpose is to graduate young men and women into a modern society with a zeal for living and the know-how to back it up. Here you will not find the apathy that stifles mature growth just at the time when college and high school students first begin to realize it. Gordon is a place where worthy young people are not handicapped by worry under pressure and depersonalization. Let me emphasize, growth is unlimited. Here they're encouraged to study, to work, to play, and contemplate in an atmosphere of joy and pride of accomplishment. These young people are the reasons for our existence: parents, alumni, trustees, faculty. They are the reasons that this is a great school and has continued to grow for the past 100 years. The need is there, and this is the place where they can do, expand, inward, upward, outward, and they're where they can be prepared to challenge adult life and adult problems and win.
Gordon is located in Barnesville at the foot of the Blue Ridge Mountains of mid-Georgia. It is easily accessible by both rail and bus lines as well as by Interstate 75. Its high elevation and natural drainage are vital factors in the unsurpassed health record of the community, as exemplified by Mrs. J.T. Middlebrook Sr. Well in her 90s, she is one of Gordon's oldest living alumni. The people here are proud of their town, and this is directly reflected in their neat and well-kept homes, ranging from the antebellum to the contemporary style of architecture. Situated on the edge of Georgia's famed Peach Belt, Barnesville is a thriving business area, which, like Gordon, has grown with the times. Its citizens, ever aware of being in a center of education, readily respond to civic demands and projects of culture and refinements. The campus is located on a pronounced elevation on the edge of town, close enough to all conveniences, yet peacefully remote. A wide choice of churches is found in the immediate area. Students are warmly welcome to worship in friendly surroundings. Gordon is one of the elite 9 junior colleges in the entire United States, which offers Reserve Officer Training Corps programs as prescribed by the Department of the Army. Instructors insist on thorough knowledge, use, and respect for firearms. Cadets such as these have won national awards for the school in National Rifle Association matches. Aside from the basic training and military technique, the ROTC program is a highly effective means of developing superior character, moral courage, and patriotic integrity. It brings the necessary confidence and sense of responsibility imperative to those who will command in times of future national emergency. Such training provides invaluable help in assisting the boy through the threshold to manhood. The school is frequently visited by high-ranking military figures of this and other countries. These officers of the South Vietnam Army found the modern new concept of a military college of great interest. One of the first schools to advocate that the development of the body is as important as the development of the mind in a well-rounded education, Gordon has an extensive athletic program. With its vast array of equipment, the gymnastic department is very popular, as are track, golf, and tennis. Varsity baseball games are scheduled with leading schools throughout the country. They always have an enthusiastic turnout. In basketball, the Bulldogs host their home games in beautiful new Alumni Memorial Hall. This is one of the finest in the country. Widely known for turning out well-coached football teams, the Big Red plays freshman teams from such schools as Miami, Kentucky, Florida, and the University of Georgia. Equally proficient in offense and defense, Gordon has an enviable record of winning. Countless players have received football scholarships to outstanding big-time colleges. Weekends are for relaxation. Golf is one of the more popular activities. For those who prefer spectator sports, the fabulous Atlanta Stadium is less than an hour away. Here the Atlanta Braves meet the great teams of the National League, while the Atlanta Falcons play the cream of the pro football teams. To round it out, the Atlanta Hawks provide the best in big league basketball. Students also take advantage of the many cultural opportunities in the area. Gordon's youthful and dynamic president, Robert Rue, has a challenging message.
The challenges of today are the roots of tomorrow. This truth takes on dramatic clarity here at Gordon. This old and noble institution tips its hat to the past, but takes off its coat to the future. Founded in the name of General John B. Gordon, the school today is a living link between the rich heritage of the past and the bright opportunities of the future. Since we specialize in high school and the first 2 years of college work, Gordon is particularly sensitive to future demands. Gordon is an essentially military, coeducational institution. Its military training puts emphasis upon self-imposed discipline and respect for constituted authority rather than an unthinking lockstep regimentation. The happiness and achievement found here on a smaller campus seems to indicate that student unrest on college campuses across the nation may be due in part to the dehumanization of education. A high degree of students on larger campuses feel alienated and disenfranchised. In some of the really large universities, lecture courses have more than 500 students in a class. The most important single thing the small private school can do is to offer a faculty committed to classroom teaching. This Gordon does, and the influence of its faculty is long felt after the student leaves the campus. Most of our country's early educational institutions, like Gordon, were small, and many of our leaders of today were taught in small private schools. This teaching medium is time-tested and proven successful. The small college costs the community little in tax dollars, and yet one of its problems is the lack of funds. And this problem increases as the gap between tuition and actual operating costs expand. To correct this situation, the small colleges must make a concerted effort to put their story before the public. So we are bringing this story of Gordon, its students, programs, and projects, its hometown, Barnesville, Georgia, and its new concepts direct to you. And we bring with it, to prospective students and their parents, a financial fact undeniably true both now and in the future. And this is, intelligence is mankind's only truly lasting capital.
This, then, is Gordon, the school that takes a new look at the problems confronting today's youth. A school that gives to its students not only education, but confidence, poise, intellectual achievement, and moral courage. Yes, this is Gordon.